Thank you, Susan. Good morning. Before I begin my opening remarks, I want to say a very big Yasher Koach to Susan and Walter for the incredible thought, time, and effort they put into the planning of this conference. Let's please give them a round of applause. One look at the agenda tells you that their enthusiasm for the community relations field, and especially their respect for the important work that is performed by the people in this room, guided every decision, every step of the way. It's because of leaders like Susan and Walter that we are able to produce a best-in-class conference. And I just came from breakfast with this year's cohort of Frank Fellows, and I can confidently say that the future of JCPA is very, very bright. So I welcome them to the conference as well, and all the other young leaders that we have with us. Last year, when we gathered at this hotel, we focused on the important recommendations of the Blue Ribbon Task Force on Community Relations and the Reut Institute Strategic Plan. Both reports underscored the importance of our work during these complicated and troubling times for the American Jewish community. More recently, at JFNA FedLab, community relations work was seen as the most effective platform for addressing the complex changes facing our people. We are seeing growing anti-Semitism on both sides of the political spectrum. We are facing social hostility that threatens to undermine our nation's democratic norms and fan the flames of hatred and bigotry. We are witnessing an erosion of support for Israel in sectors of American society and among segments of the Jewish community. And we are experiencing major attacks on our American and Jewish values in areas such as immigration, reproductive choice, and gun policy. To be sure, we're at a transformative moment and have a lot of work to do. While no one wishes for such challenges, JCPA and its network of JCRCs were made for times like these. Our core strengths: convening a diverse group of national agencies, building bridges with other ethnic and religious communities, promoting civil discourse, educating our allies and our enemies, advocating for ourselves and others, are exactly what we will be required to do to navigate the current reality. And I want you to know that JCPA is here to be your partner in this work. As a central hub, we provide critical training, onboarding, exchanging of best practices, and strategic planning support. We were an early adopter of webcast technology, allowing us to effectively deliver cost-effective programming to the field. As a convener, we bring together national organizations and local affiliates to find common ground and take collaborative action. And as an effective influencer in non-Jewish circles, we address issues of Jewish concern as well as issues that affect our allies. In doing so, we leverage our impact across the political, ethnic, and religious spectrum. We are at the table. But to be the best partner we can be to our network, even these attributes will not be enough. We need to demonstrate continuing value to the field through expanded resources and more effective collaboration with our affiliate organizations. My vision is for JCPA to be at the forefront of ensuring the Jewish community's well-being in America while ensuring that America lives up to its ideals. We will work towards these goals by being strategically focused on our priorities and leveraging the volunteer and professional talent right here in this room. Speaking of which, I want to take a moment to recognize the very hardworking employees of JCPA. Over the past year, our staff organized Civil Rights Mission, a border fact-finding trip, a Frank Fellows and Leadership Mission to Poland and Israel, a 4-part education course on Israel, a hugely successful conference on criminal justice reform, a professional development summer series for JCRCs, and dozens of webcasts and webinars for the field. And on Tuesday, we will add an incredible and inspiring annual conference to that list. So we recognized a few people earlier on. Please help me thank the entire staff of JCPA, David Bernstein, Glenn Dubin, Melanie Gorelick, Haya Luftig, Tammy Gilden, Betsy Epstein, Elisa Delamico, and Emily Sachs. We're lean and mean, but we punch way above our weight. With the JCPA 2020 conference taking place on the Jewish holiday of Tu B'Shvat this year, we've dedicated one of our workshops to climate change, and I'd like to invite our colleague, Nigel Savage, Executive Director of Hazon, to the podium to offer a brief Devar Torah in recognition of this holiday.